Yankees win the game 9-7. Bats woke up today after two frustrating losses at the hands of the Diamondbacks. Brought it back with a win today. It's always nice when Frank Sinatra plays a song, New York, New York, after they win. I'm glad he doesn't play it anymore after they lose. Definitely glad they're not playing the Liza Minnelli song either. Thank the heavens. So, but we're 4-2 now. And Carlos Carrasco, Cookie, what box score this? 5 in the third, 5 hits, 3 runs. Okay, he held it out. He held it together. 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, 82 pitches. Not bad against a pretty stout lineup. Ottavino came in 2/3, walking a strikeout. Ryan Yarbrough is one that got hit today. He's going to have a little bit of adjustment period. 2/3, gave up 4 runs. Kept that grand slam. Mark Leiter Jr. came in, had a much better outing this time. And 1 hit, had 2 strikeouts, and rebounded from his last outing. And then Luke Weaver came in with an inning and a third and struck him out when he finished the game with a strikeout. So it's nice to see Weaver play. We're going to have Devin Williams back tomorrow. The Yankees go to Pittsburgh now to play the Pirates, and Devin Williams' paternity leave is over. Congratulations to him and his family, the birth of the baby. And he'll be back in action, so he'll be back in the dugout, back in the bullpen. So maybe you'll see him tomorrow. But and we do not have to face Paul Skeens at any point in time in the series against Pittsburgh Pirates. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Okay. Smack the like button. Let's celebrate this Yankees win. Consul Yeti, the Buckeyes here, Jonathan, the whole crew, Stephen B, C. Low, the Yankee winner name. That's right. Ben Rice, 1 for 3, with 2 runs scored, with a double. And then Cody Bellinger was 0 for 4. Aaron Judge, 3 for 5 with a home run opposite field. His 5th home run of the season. Jazz Chisholm, 1 for 4, also with a 2-run shot. Jason Dominguez was 2 for 5. He looked a little bit better today. And then Anthony Volpe was 1 for 4. And then you got Trent Grisham was 3 for 4 with a home run. See, this is the thing about having Jason Dominguez. Want to let him develop, obviously, but at the same time, it's nice that we have somebody like Trent Grisham who can come in and play either in place of Dominguez or with Dominguez. So that's a good thing. Grisham's got that penchant for power and clutch hits. Okay, Trent Grisham, and then you got J.C. Escara in his debut day, 1 for 4. He had a double, his first hit, double down the line. That was awesome. Okay, congratulations to J.C. Get that out of the way now. Get the jitters out of the way. And then Oswaldo Cabrera was 0 for 3 with a K. And Paul Goldschmidt with pinch hit had a walk. So an intentional walk, that is. So, but all in all, the Yankees win 9-7. They had 3 more home runs. They're leading. I think they're leading the. Nice, Conce. I'll check. I'll read the email. So that's the box score right there for the Yankees. Diamondbacks. They lit up Merrill Kelly today for 9 runs and 3 2/3. 9 runs and 3 2/3, baby. Crazy. The Martian did look a little bit better, Buckeye. He did. Opposite field hit, then he had that double. He looked better. And again, sometimes he looks overmatched, but again, you got to keep in mind he's a rookie, he's developing, and he's going to have growing pains. Volpe had him. Everybody's going to have him. That's okay. So, and the better he plays, the more consistent he plays, the more confidence he's going to build. So that's going to be the name of the game. And again, if he's as good as we think, then, that's fantastic. I mean, if he turns out to be Melky Cabrera, I'll be happy. So I'm not expecting Mickey Mantle or Mike Trout. That's an unfair comparison, in my opinion, but we'll see. Oh yeah, Jazz homer, definitely. he put some flair into his home runs. Yeah. Yeah, NFE, man. What's good, brother? It's always nice to celebrate this Yankees win, man. I'm telling you, it feels so much better when the Yankees win. Doesn't it? When did the Yankees become an NL team? Want to play in America? Yeah, I hear you, C-Line. I know. We got the Pirates next. Well, after the Pirates, we have the Detroit Tigers. So they become an American League team after that. But yeah, 3 straight series. I mean, the Brewers, the Diamondbacks, and the freaking Pirates to start the season. Then we got Detroit. So soon we'll be an American League team. So soon. Yeah. Well, Well, remember, he's a 3-batter minimum, CeeLo. Once Yarborough loaded the bases, he got Leiter up. When Leiter was up before that, he also got Fernando Cruz up. They didn't use Fernando Cruz, but there's a 3-batter minimum for these relievers. So, that's one of the things that makes it sometimes difficult with bullpen management. But they got out of it. Leiter had a better outing, and Weaver was good. So we're okay. I'm not surprised. So, well, this is true. And if you tell them, spin the facts, baby. Spin the facts. Dodgers are going 162-0. Stop watching games. That's what I'm talking about, NFA. Get that philosophy. Spitting knowledge, man. Yeah. We only struck out 7 times tonight. We had struck out 15 last night, I think 14 the night before. So I'll take that. I will take that. Better situational hitting tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think, is Max Fried. Let me pull up the schedule here. You see the pitching matchups. Went over this last night, but just to confirm again, yeah, it's Max Fried versus Mitch Keller tomorrow. Fire, boom, fire. Exactly. Gotta sell the team. Dominguez only had 2 hits today. You got to DFA him. Let's go, DFA all day. And that's Cashman's fault for Dominguez. Only got 2 hits, man. Yeah. Yeah, Schmidt's, but he's projected to be back on the 15th or the 16th. So, but yeah, man. Weaver looks as good, man. He looks good. And they're going to be smart with Weaver, too. Last thing they want him to do is get hurt right now because we have so many other relievers out of commission right now. So I understand why they're babying things with Weaver, especially with Devin Williams missing a couple games because of paternity. So the last thing you want to do is have your co-closer, essentially your setup man, out, especially at the same time when your closer's out. So exactly. Detroit, they get Detroit after Pittsburgh. Detroit after Pittsburgh. So they're going to Pittsburgh and then they're going to Detroit. So now they're on the road, the Yankees, after 9 games at home. So, well, excuse me, after 6 games at home, excuse me. They went 4-2 in the initial homestand, so I'll take that. Man. AJ Puck, Patrick Corbin. Exactly. Well, Patrick Corbin is signed with the Texas Rangers about a week ago. Josh Hader's with the Astros. And Hader's doing his things over there. So, but Corbin, baby, the legend, the myth, the man, is with the Rangers now, baby. Lighting it up in Texas in the Lone Star State. That's the next Nolan Ryan right there, baby. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Drinking my tea to kind of soothe me for the night after a long day's work. Give me a scale. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, Grisham is mad flowers, mad props to Trent Grisham. Really. And that's a good security blanket to make it easier to kind of ease Dominguez into his development. So it's a really good security blanket. Doing pretty good, Jesse. How you doing, my man? Yeah. You got to take on Robbie. Of course you got to take on Robbie Ray Salvi. That goes without saying, Stephen. But you need that. You absolutely need that. I mean, how could you not want Robbie Ray and Corbin? Like, you need it. Absolutely need it. Yep. And they were asking Aaron Boone today about DJ LeMahieu, who said he's about a week or 2 away from starting to swing and bat, but then he wants DJ to have a spring training too. So don't expect, if he comes back, don't expect him to be on the field again for probably 2 months. So then, which makes it a little bit easier for them to justify DFAing him at that point. So we'll see. All right. Second, happy early birthday to Sunil. Yeah, happy early B-Day to Sunil. One of our made men from Texas, the Lone Star right there. And we got my made man Ken up in here too. Trying to snatch the feet from the egg. Exactly, man. Yeah, happy early birthday, Sunil. Yeah. Brother, that brother Bill. I mean, I've said it too. The Diamondbacks are going to be a sneaky good team. The Dodgers are 8-0. The Padres are 8-0, but that doesn't mean the Diamondbacks are going to be a slouch. That doesn't mean they're going to run away with the division either. So, if I remember correctly, it was a 77. Dodgers were like, they went like 20-4, and then the Yankees started with. That's when they got Reggie Jackson. They started at, I think it might have been 4-11 or something like that, and the Yankees beat them in the World Series. So you never know what's going to happen. The Braves blew it again. Oh my God! So around the horn right now. Let's see what we got. So today's results for the rest of the games: the Brewers beat the Reds 1-0. Astros over the Twins 5-2. Red Sox over the Orioles 8-4, and the Phillies over the Rockies 3-1. Those are the games for today. But yesterday, yeah, the Braves blew it over the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani to walk-off home run off of Racy Iglesias. So tomorrow, the Dodgers are in Philly now to play the Phillies. So hopefully the Phillies will pound the freaking Dodgers now. So we'll see. That's going to be a good series. And that'll probably be a preview of maybe the NLCS for all we know. So, but they will lose some games, the Dodgers, yeah. Well, exactly, Grant. That's what I'm saying. Don't be surprised if you don't see Weaver a lot early in the season because we don't need him that much early in the season. So that's why they're leaning on guys like Yarborough and Leiter and some of these other guys. Fernando Cruz, they can throw multiple innings. Yarborough got hit now, just like Leiter got hit. So maybe Yarborough's next outing will be better, just like Leiter's was the second outing after he got hit hard too. So that would be the plan, right? And he's one of our more serviceable lefties. Yarborough, he's got a good arm, throws from a funky angle, and he can throw multiple innings. So I would expect this to keep him around unless he keeps getting lit up, which I don't think is going to happen. So, but yeah, Jazz big time. I like Jazz Seal. He brings that flair. He's just a pro. Loves being there. You know, he's an absolute pro. So, but yeah, exactly, Robert. We go 4. If you win every series, or the most of your series, but you go 4-2 every 6, you finish 108. That's a number right there, baby. That's a number right there. Plunk the guy on his betting hand. Exactly, Buckeye. I like that math too. Plunk the guy in his betting hand. Raise one of the first 20 games, miss them. Yeah, exactly, Sean. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen with these guys. So, but that was a great moment for JC Escara. I'm happy for him. Got that out of the way now. Jitters. So now I don't be surprised if he plays a little bit more. See what he dealt with the Marlins. Donnie was the only one that had his back. Donnie's a class act. So I met Donnie Baseball. He was nothing but a class act in person too. He was so cool. Donnie Baseball. Baby, yeah. Yeah. Diamondbacks have a pretty damn potent lineup. They do. Naylor and these other guys who are developing. Yeah, Gurriel in there. Their lineup is pretty damn potent. 22 freaking home runs. Right here. The Buckeyes bringing the stat of the night. 22 home runs in 6 games. That's just under 4 home runs a game. That is 3.5 home runs a game. That's 21 home runs. That's freaking nuts. Absolutely nuts. Oh, that's the stat of the night right there, Buckeye. Yeah, I mean, Mattingly back in pinstripes would be pretty cool. I've always liked Don Mattingly. I told you a story about Mattingly, right? He came to a Broadway show when I was working there. I worked for them when I was in college. I worked as an usher in Broadway theaters, and he came to see a show. I don't remember the show, but he went to the bar during intermission and bought soda and whatever, snacks and whatever. And my friend Juan, who was working the bar, he's a big Yankee fan. Mattingly tried to pay, and then Juan wouldn't take any money. He's like, "No, Yankee John Mattingly, I love so on and so forth." Mattingly was so appreciative of that. He came, took out 500s, and just put it right in his cup. Gave him a $500 tip. That was just he made everybody's night. He made my night just watching him do that. He made Juan's night. That was cool. Nothing but class, Don Mattingly. Nothing but class. More RB Judge. How many RBs? How many ribbies does Judge have now? Does he have like 12 or 13? Something like that. The bullpen will figure it out, Chocolate. They'll figure it out. Now's the time to figure out what you have and how you want to utilize what you have. So now Donnie's just super. He was nothing but a gentleman when I met him. Absolute gentleman and a scholar. Yep. Go get some. Go get him. Go get him, Beagle. Enjoy your night, my man. 5 homers and 15 ribbies in the first 6 games. I saw it. Junior Suarez has 5 homers and 11 ribbies, but Judge is on a nice little roll right now. Oh yeah, Hitman. 85 against the Royals. That's when he had a big year that year. He had a big year that year. Well, keep in mind for relievers, is a 3-batter minimum. Now that's a new rule in baseball, so that came out a couple years ago. Unfortunately, but Mark Leiter Jr. looked better than he did last time. That's why I'm hoping that Ryan Yarborough looks better than he did tonight. The next time he comes out, that was his first game. That was his first outing. I guess it was Leiter's first outing. So I would be patient. I'd be patient with these guys. No. Yeah, Judge got off to a horrific start last year. Horrific. So he's on a hell of a better run right now. So I'll take that. Yeah. I know the MLB's predicting Witt to win the MVP. I saw that, Bobby Witt Jr. Yeah. I saw that too. 500 extra base hits. Yep. In 999 games. Yes, indeed. He's got 320 home runs now, so can't wait for him. I can't wait for him to get 500. It's going to be awesome. Mm-hmm. Oh, God, yeah. Judge, big time. Big time. Clemenza. Yeah, you got to run it by the wife, man. Yeah. Oh, man. Third choice. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah, man. Judge jerseys he's still one of the top selling jerseys in baseball. So, 100%. Mm-hmm. No, we do not have to face Skeens this weekend. We don't, thankfully, because he pitched yesterday, so we're just gonna miss him. Judge don't go chasing him, Nick. Exactly, exactly. He doesn't get himself in trouble. He conducts himself like a pro, like a gentleman. So, yeah, he deserves to be captain the way he carries himself, just like Jeter did, just like Mattingly did. What class? Mm-hmm. You got some spline to the. You come on, I Love Lucy on us, Buckeye. Rice, I don't know. That's a good question, but he didn't do that bad today. Yeah, we don't face Paul Skeens. I've already seen the rotate lineups for each game. We don't face Paul Skeens. No, this is a rumor that's David. It's a rumor that's repeating itself now. This is just rumor with the Twins. Some MLB executives are, they put out a rumor that the Yankees, and they're also a prediction that the Yankees are going to trade for Royce Lewis who's a right-hand hitting third baseman, but he's had some injury problems. But he is an upgrade over what we have at third base. And the package going back would be Oswald Peraza, Cam Schlittler, and Henry Lane. Now, he's got several years of control left, and so on. But again, there's the injury thing, so that's one of the problems too. I don't know yet who my MVP is. There's still about 10 games left, you've seen. I might go right down to the wire. I mean, my MVP would have been, what's his name from the Knicks, but he's injured now. Point guard. Yeah. Jared Jones. No, I don't think we face Jared Jones. We will probably face Scooble in Detroit. Yes, this is true. We hit Scooble pretty decent last time we faced them. So, but let's see. Yeah, got tomorrow and then Saturday. We have Mitch Keller tomorrow. Marcus Stroman versus Bailey Falter on Saturday, and then on Sunday, Will Warren versus Andrew Heaney. So no Jones either. No Jones, no Skeens. Yep. Dennis Santana, Caleb Ferguson, nice. Brisberg is nice. Oh, Jalen Brunson. That's right, Jonathan. Thank you. He would have been my MVP. David Bednar did get sent down by the Pirates. Yep. Yeah. Because he bats 280 versus lefties. That's why he put Reyes. And keep in mind, too, with Pablo Reyes, he outperformed these guys in the spring. But he was getting regular playing time as a starting player. He's getting garbage time now. So his usage is different right now, Reyes. I know a lot of people frustrated. They want him gone. But he's being used differently. So I think we got to, utilize some semblance of patience with him as well. But that's probably why he hits, lefties better than the other guys do. Yeah. But that's essentially why he's doing it, you're seeing. Freed, yeah, man. We'll see how Freed does tomorrow. We'll see how he does tomorrow. And he's familiar with these guys, so it is a 4 o'clock game tomorrow, gang. 4 o'clock. Yeah, no Skeens, no Jones. That's right. That's a nice little gift for the Yankees there. Mesa. We might get to Mesa. Tony Montana. Try to tell me something, man. What you talking crazy for, man? Huh? I'm going for no banana ball, man. You talking crazy, man. Braves are 0-7. Yes, they are. They got to get Verdugo in there, man. Alex Verdugo light these people up, man. Bring them back to contention, man. They signed Verdugo a couple weeks ago. Peraza has a better defense than Reyes, but Reyes offensively outperformed him, so it's kind of a trade-off there. Yeah, the White Sox are actually pretty decent. They're pretty decent. I don't think the Dodgers are going to sweep the Phillies. That I do not think so. Tomorrow it's Yamamoto versus Jesus Luzardo. Yeah. Yeah, wasn't that crazy, Graham? I don't know if you remember my predictions for 2025 is that the White Sox are probably going to win about 15 to 20 more games than they did last year. I still think that's going to happen. So, Yamamoto versus Jesus Luzardo tomorrow, and then Saturday it's Tyler Glasnow versus Christopher Sanchez, and then Sunday. Yeah, Sunday it's going to be. No, wait, it's Glasnow versus Sanchez on Sunday. Excuse me. No, Saturday. It's going to be Roki Sasaki versus Aaron Nola. Oh, baby. Oh. All right. They approve. Oh, they should approve it. My God. What is Florida doing, Jonathan? Yeah, and now that we heard that the Rays are probably not going to move to a new stadium, so they might as well get that existing stadium fixed. Florida have abolished income taxes, so they better do something right for the people. No, Wheeler's not pitching against the Dodgers. Yeah. I mean, Freed wasn't that bad last time. I mean, he gave up 6 runs, but only 2 of them were earned. The defense did him dirty last time, so in game 2. So, but I do expect him to be better against Pittsburgh. And he's familiar with the National League. So, yeah, Roki Sasaki is gonna have probably his ass handed to him in Philly, man. They're gonna give it to him. Good. And hopefully the Yamamoto gets the same treatment. The whole roof was me. That's ran. He probably Yeah, the stuff you like keep stuff you keep food fresh with. Damn. Fried rice pit. Yeah, this could be true. A fried rice pitching kind of. That's not a bad. That's a pretty good one, Sonny. I like that. Yeah, Philly fans are wild. Yes, they are. Yeah, the Trop. What they average? 13, 14 fans a game. Trop. So I don't know if I see Rice there. I'm not sure. I don't know. They may go back to Wells or they may go back to Goldschmidt for all we know. I'm not sure. But man, I think they're gonna roll with whatever works with consistency. So like maybe they'll try this for a couple days and see how well it works. Something like that. So this is the time to figure out, if you want to mix and match some stuff, this is the time to figure out what you want to do with the lineup, especially when guys start to come back. You know, Freed 7 innings, sign me up for that, man. Relocate to Texas. Florida can keep Miami. Get filter fish. The gefilters. Get the filters. 16 fans a game and 34 staff. We're at a capacity of 50 people in the stadium. 2/3 working for this. Shoot. I'd love to see them sweep the Pirates, man, in Pittsburgh. It's a nice stadium over there. It's a pretty stadium. Good fans there in Pittsburgh, too. I say we raise the rent. Yeah. I think you're right, CeeLo. I like that. No, I'm not concerned about Rodon. It's too early to be concerned about anybody. He's healthy. No. Impressive Peralta. Yeah, and he was impressive on opening day for the Yankees, too, against Rodon. He was very good. Peralta's a good pitcher, Graham. He is a good pitcher. But I'm not worried about Rodon. Again, the weather's not that good right now. He had not good weather yesterday to pitch in, so. But he had a rough first inning, and then he settled in after that. So, and he pretty much did what he needed to do the last three innings he was in there. So, yep. And starters do need to settle into routines. 72 inside the Trop. That is nice. That is nice. Because it is blazing hot out in Florida, man. Oh my God, blazing. It's not like Africa, man. I feel like I'm in Sudan when I go to Florida. Mm-hmm. The Diamondbacks hitters are relentless, speedy, pesky. They got a combination of athleticism, contact, power. So, he does throw hard for it. I like Weaver. He's a big kid. I like him. The worst record in the end, the Brewers. I think the Braves are going to be fine. I think it's going to be the Brewers. Do I see the Diamondbacks beating the Dodgers in a 5 or 7 game series? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what they do at the deadline. We'll see what type of team they have, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I've been to the Trop a bunch of years. I mean, it's been several years, Robert, but yeah, it's been a while. Dumpster diving, Weaver, Tim Hill, all dumpster dives, man. Yeah, exactly, Stephen B. You, he does. He does look like he's 12, CeeLo. He really does, bro. Yeah. Shoot. Oh my gosh. Warren, he could be. He could be in the bullpen when Schmidt is back. He could be. Yep. Yeah, man. The Trop is just it's different. It's a different place. I wish there was a better location for fans there, but it's unfortunately not. Oh, how many cheesecakes? Yeah, that's why I'm not worried. I'm really not worried about Carlos Rodon. No, Rice is another one, Buckeye. Exactly right. Ben Rice looks like he's about 12 also. Has he hit puberty yet? Has Weaver hit puberty yet? Because it looks like we got a couple middle schoolers in this team. Let's see what type of books these guys are reading. Diary of a Wimpy Kid or what? Gallen, Gallen's good. He's good. He's got this knuckle curry. He's got some good off speed stuff. So they're packing Steinbrenner Field more than they're packing the Trop. That I know. I think it's 11,000. Yeah, the capacity. Yeah, I would keep him there, LV. Right now, 4 or 5. I'd keep Jazz in there. Yep. And Volpe does look like he's 15 also. Yeah, he does. Your son's 21. Looks like, yeah, man. Does your son have facial hair, Sunil? Those dudes look like kids. David Roberts. Dave Robertson, you mean? He's still not signed, Robertson. No, and neither is JD Martinez. It's crazy. Zach, yeah, this is true too. You see, yeah. Well, Zach Gallen. Let's look at Zach Gallen's contract here. Cookie did good. 5 1/3. He held it together. He gave the team exactly what they needed. Okay, let's pull up Zach Gallen's contract here. Zach Gallen contract. He's projected to land the 7-year, $187 million deal. He's not a free agent he's a free agent after this year. So he keeps pitching well, he's going to make money. Dude's going to make 9 figures. The Bullpen eater. Lance Lynn did retire. He retired from the gang. Bullpen eater. Brad Halsey, I remember him. Brad Halsey passed away did he really? Rock climbing accident? Oh my god. My condolences, Brad Halsey. Did not hear that. That's terrible. It is his walk year, Sean, yeah. Yeah, and the Rays got to negotiate with the city over there. Got to figure something out. I don't think we need David Robertson, to be honest with you. I hope he gets a job somewhere, but I don't think we need him. Now they got Ottavino, too, on the cheap. I don't think we need David Robertson, even though I like him. Dom Smith, yeah, let's see if he comes up. Let's take a look and see if the Yankees make any roster moves. Generally, they make roster moves after these games, so see if they announce anything. No, nothing yet. Nothing yet on the Yankees. I'm surprised that D-Rob and JD Martinez, neither one of them has been picked up. As particularly D-Rob, 99 Ks in 70 innings last year. So Paul Skeens is also, he is an absolute freaking bulldog, Comenza. He's a bulldog. Dude is nasty, Paul Skeens, man. That mustache, he's got that freaking, like a serial killer mustache, man. 0 chance Lombard comes up this year, LV. 0. Rizzo never got signed either. Right? It's another guy that hasn't been signed yet either. It would be a sneaky pickup, but yeah, I think there's 0 chance that Lombard comes up. He's not ready yet. Yeah. Yeah, no, Rizzo's still unemployed, man. Okay, and his girlfriend's kind of hot, yeah. Skeens, yeah. Fine girlfriend, man. TJ Rumfield. I don't know. With Dom Smith there, I'm not sure. Joey Gallo's working at KFC. Rizzo's playing in Columbia. Nice, man. Well, Robertson, he rubbed some, so when he was here last time with the Yankees, when they got, when they made the playoffs, I don't remember what round it was or what year they were in, but, each player gets a playoff share. And then a lot of the players will just divvy up part of their share to the ball boys, the bat boys, and then all those people. And David Robertson was the only player who did not want to do it. Did not want to give some to everybody else, and the rest of the players did. So I remember that he rubbed a lot of people the wrong way when he did that. Lombard's not in Double A yet. Spencer Jones is still there. Lombard's not there yet. He's in High A right now. Double A. I mean, if he gets up to Double A, it'll be pretty good this year. But I think there's a 0% chance he makes it this year to majors. The last thing they want to do is compromise his development. It's the last thing they want to do. So just break. But yeah, I heard Joey Gallo is trying to pitch now, so trying to turn into Rick Ankiel, man, reverse Rick Ankiel. No. How bad do you need to be released by the White Sox? You got to be pretty bad, man. He signed Bell. He's got another year left too, so he's got an option for next year. So we'll see if he exercises it. Got an option or an opt-out after this year. The Congo. If Spencer just keeps breaking, he said yesterday he's going to use the torpedo bats now, so that'll be good too. And he also acknowledged that he needs to cut down on strikeouts, which is a good acknowledgement on his part. But I can't wait to see him, smash the ball with the torpedo bat, and Stanton mash the ball with the torpedo bat. That's one thing I'm looking forward to. And Judge is not even using the torpedo bat, and he's still mashing the ball. So, we're going to get some fair weather coffee mugs, man. We'll get some fair weather fan coffee mugs, no doubt about it. We're going to have some perfect slogans for them too. We need to have a line of goods here, a line of products. I think Peraza gets traded too, Cruz. I'm with you on that boat. Olivia Dunn, yeah, she's a gymnast. She's from LSU, which is Paul Skeen's alma mater. So she was NCAA champ in gymnastics, and she does commercials now too. She's total badass. But Judge is a beast. Yes, they will. And Alex will. Got to get it right, man. Yep. Man, look at all the hecklers now who are accusing the Yankees of cheating a couple days ago. Where are these people now? Why are they not talking about it now? Kind of crazy, right? Torpedo bat mugs. We need to get a torpedo bat mug. Buckeye. We need to get a torpedo bat mug. That'd be a good product to have. Yeah, no, you're right about that. Gallo could not handle New York. We're just going to bring you to Rikers Island, man, just to protect you. You'll be safer in Rikers Island than you will be in the neighborhoods walking in New York, Joey. So just come with us, please. Rikers Island is one of the worst holding jails in the history of the world. It is absolutely terrible, Rikers Island. Yeah. We'll see what happens with Stanton. I'm curious to see whether he's going to get your current torpedo bat or an adjusted torpedo bat. Rikers Island is brutal, Davey. I see all the time the buses go by, with all the inmates, they drive to this island. It's a separate island. You have to go there, and it's off the grid. Rikers Island. Torpedo bugs with a free cowbell. CeeLo. They are trying to close Rikers. De Blasio, when he was the mayor here, he pushed to close Rikers. Yeah, exactly. They tried to turn the torpedo bats into a scandal, and they couldn't do it. So all the people are shutting up now. Yeah, Hicks is off the books after this year. Yes, sir. That's ridiculous, Robert. Yeah, these just like it's crazy. Say Jay, they have nothing better to do with their time. They really have nothing better to do with their time. Rikers for trolls free admission. a guy I went to college with was a corrections officer at Rikers. I used to tell me what was going on there, tell me all the inside stuff. It's crazy. Yeah, they got a good chunk coming off the books. Over the next 3 years, they got about 100 million coming off. Yes, they have, Clemenza. Questions, where do you put exactly? Where do you put those guys? Exactly. Where are you gonna put them? Attica? Like, I have no idea. Yeah, the Marlins pay what, 10 million a year on Stanton's contract after this year. So yeah. I mean, I wonder if Judge would be willing to use a torpedo bat, Sunil, or whether he's just going to be like old school traditionalist and like, no, I want to go my bat, and which I respect too. He's clearly be having success without it. So commissioner's office take away. Who's they, Davey? MLB approved it. So who's they when you say they're trying to use the commissioner's office takeaway from female? Yeah, correction. So CEO Rikers. I'm sure she told you some stories. No moves yet, McMahon. Nothing to report. Yeah, I don't think Judge needs it. I think he is old school. He just wants to be like, straight up, like a Don Manning, like Jeter. Just these cats were old school. They did it. They did it the right way all the time. So, and I can't. How could you be upset at that? That's why these guys are captains. He's special. These guys are special. Balkovic. Yeah. And we filed a grievance against the Marlins. Well, they would. It matters what your payroll is at the end of the season, not in the beginning of the season. That's when stuff is calculated, penalties, revenue sharing, and so on and so forth. So they have until then to either get the payroll up or they will have a grievance filed against them from MLB. I mean, Rikers is brutal. Rikers is brutal. Yeah, Judge. Yeah, he shaves. He just He has his preference. I like it. Had they done that back in the day, I don't think Jeter would have. I think Jeter would have shaved too. He would have been clean cut. So that's just the way these guys are. They're a different breed, right? So see with a torpedo bat in your presence, one word, run. Balkovic. Where's Balkovic now? I know she left the Yankees, but what is she doing now? What is Balkovic doing? Fucking Sunil with the jokes. Sunil got jokes, man. Let's pull it. I want to wrap this up in a minute too. I want to end the night on a good note. Let's see here. Just taking one more look and see if we got any Yankees moves. Nope. Now let's take a look on the Yankees. Nothing yet. But I'll take that 9-7 victory. That's for damn sure. No, nothing to report on the Yankees. Nada. Yeah, congratulations to JC Esgar for his first hit. Yeah, and his first game. So seriously, yeah. And he is a girl's dad. This is true too, Buckeye. He is a girl's dad. He wants to set an example for his girls. So 200 by thing. Exactly, CeeLo. Yeah. I mean, I was happy with Carrasco today. He held it together, held the team together, got his first win, so I'll take that, man. No, Williams is on paternity leave. You don't get taken off the roster on paternity leave. So, but at least as far as I know, although they brought in Adam Ottavino, so maybe they do actually. Maybe they do, Stephen B. I don't know. It's a good question. Yarbrough will get it right. So, Leiter got lit up yesterday. He was better today. Yarbrough got lit up today. Hopefully, he's better the next time he comes out. So, he's got experience. He played with Tampa, played with some of these other teams in the American League East, the Blue Jays. So, he's got experience. So, he's a guy that I think we're going to keep around for a little while. Yep. Scar game ball. Yep. And then the rest of his teammates gave him some love too, deservedly so. So I'm excited about Scar. He's a good guy, man. It's a good story too. It's a really great story. So maybe they will. I don't know who they. I mean, if they move on from, I don't know who they do. Stephen B. We'll see tomorrow. The Yankees will make a roster move tomorrow, so we'll definitely report on it once we get the intel on it. Mm-hmm. Into the world. Yeah. I think that's it. I think they had their baby Sunil, right? Because his paternity leave is over. Unless they didn't, but director of play development for the Marlins, Balkovic. All right. DC Scar is in basketball for Raising King. Is he really good for him? Yeah, Graham. This is what happens with the bullpen. Until they figure out what order for these guys, this is the time to do it. It's the time to go. Eventually they're gonna have the Weisiger back. They're gonna have Ian Hamilton back. They're gonna have some of these other guys back too. Tyler Matzek is gonna be back. So they're gonna have several guys back. Yep. Pinch it to exactly. He came in to pinch it and they intentionally walked him. Jazz 30. I could see 30 for 30 with Jazz too. Mm-hmm. I think they're a better team too, Clemente, without Soto. And I think Cole will lead by example in the dugout too, with the pitchers. He'll help with the pitchers. He always does. That's part of what makes him special. He's just a great leader too, and a great teammate, Garrett Cole. Ian Hamilton back Monday. Let's go. Yeah. Good, cheap, yeah. Big time, CeeLo. The problem is, it's hard. Sometimes women don't get pregnant when you want them to get pregnant. And sometimes they do. It is what it is. So I like to try to time it perfectly, but it's very hard to do. Hicks, 30 keys to 30. 30 hits and 30 double plays. 30 Ks and 30 double plays. Yeah, he's one of these vocal leaders too. Stanton in the offense. So is Garrett Cole. These guys are invaluable assets to this team. They really, really are. So I'm very happy to have them both on this team. Looks like Matt Six about 2 weeks away, Robert, from what we're hearing. Something like that. So if he stays on track. But we'll see. He's one of our more valuable lefty pitchers that they brought in. He's got playoff experience with the Braves in 2021. He's pretty good in the postseason too. So he's a guy that they brought in for that reason, especially gives him another lefty look, another lefty arm. So, super pitcher. I do remember that too, Davey. Super pitcher. Yep, I remember that. Judge, yeah. Judge, he leads by example, man. That's the difference between a boss and a leader. A lot of these folks, bosses, it's about ego. Leaders, it's about setting an example. elevating people around you. I think Judge is a leader. Stanton's a leader. Cole's a leader. So, and Klaus at the bench too. Yep. Damn it, that's right, Buckeye. Takes it. Yep. Stanton's just like that. He owns everything. 39 people. Messier. I'm gonna wrap this up anyway. We have a lot sometimes we don't have a lot, but it's a Thursday night. It's late. So, and I agree too, McMahon. More class than the Dodgers. So, 39 quality people, Moss man. 39 quality people. So, Jeter was a quiet leader. He said he led by example. You know, had his teammates back, and that's important. That's important. Have a great night, Jonathan. I will wrap this up too, gang. So, have a great night, everybody. Thanks so much for coming on. Hit the like button on the way out if you haven't done that yet. And the regulars are always here. We appreciate the regulars. We love the regulars, right? And tell your friends that are fans. You know, let's grow this family. Let's grow this family, gang. But have a good night. Love you guys. You are the best. We'll be back tomorrow to hopefully celebrate a Yankees win. Peace.